You got to spend a week in Chicago over the summer at the development camp working with the Hawks. Was there anything specifically that you've been able to take away from that experience to kind of help you this season?
For sure. I think a big thing is just a relationship I built with, the staff there, the front office, the development staff. I think, obviously a lot of great hockey minds. There's a lot of things that I learned, especially, off the ice too with the weight room staff. And, a great thing too at development camp is the staff. They know the players. They know everything that you're good at, everything you got to work on. So I felt, even though it is kind of a group camp specifically, a lot of them focus on individual guys and what they need to work on. So I felt I made even big steps as a player during that camp, and just to build a relationship with those people was great.
And when you're here and just in season, what kind of contact do you have with the organization? Are they keeping in touch? Is there is there a plan for you here, or is it pretty much you're in Notre Dame's hands when you're here?
Yeah, there's a lot of cross relationships between the front office, the development staff, and the people here. There's a lot of Notre Dame alumni within the Blackhawks organization. A big thing too is they trust everything that I'm getting taught here. So I think they kind of stay on the outside. They let me play within everything that's I'm being told here and things like that. But that being said, I do talk with Eric Condra quite a bit, Mark Eaton, and just check in, go over film and things like that, because I think it's good to just continually have a relationship with those guys, because obviously in the future those are going to be people that I'm going to be talking to a lot. So
Just one more for you. You mentioned the Hawks level of focus on your game when you're here. Other guys that you play with or play against that have been drafted by other organizations, is that typical, or do you find that the Hawks are a little more involved than other organizations might be with other college prospects?
Yeah, well, I was drafted by the Avalanche, so my contact with them, it wasn't even that long I was with that organization, but I just feel like the Blackhawks do such a much better job of focusing on their prospects and understanding what they need to get better on developmentally, and because the prospect pool, that's the face of the future. Obviously it's a rebuild there, and it doesn't seem as much like that right now. They're doing pretty well, but just Eric Condra, Mark Eaton, Kendall Coyne, they've been so hands-on, and I get a text from them all the time, and it's not even like hockey related, it's just how are you, what's going on, how's school going, and things like that, and I didn't get that with Colorado, so I think that in itself says a lot.